I'm appearing. Did this stream lag? I see frame rates. What the hell? We hadn't even started yet. Hello, welcome to Spooky Day. For most of y'all, it is actually Spooky Day. Boss is gone panic. Happy Halloween. It's Halloween. We need the spooks. But yes, I finished the spookiest thing of all. Our not model, but like a VTuber design update. It's on the Twitter. The Twitter from X, formerly known as Twitter. I won't be changing models anytime soon, don't worry. I am too lazy to make a model. And I don't have money to commission one. So, maybe one day. But how is everyone doing? How are y'all's? Sorry I didn't stream yesterday, I died. This game took all my energy. Is the stream okay? And is the game audio all good? I already have my water, so because this game takes away like my oxygen capacity. Stream's fine? Okay, cool. It looked like it was lagging before I even started, so but yes, we are playing continuing PARANORMASIGHT. This game is honestly longer than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like a 2-stream kind of game. I didn't realize there were multiple chapters. I thought when we finished Shogo stuff, I was like, okay, this game's gonna be short. But now this is a full game. $20. You had a good day, you could leave work early, get some ramune. Oh hell yeah. Yes, last time we continued some of the other timelines of the other characters. And we actually passed a day. A full night has passed. We are currently playing the detective route. We played the high school girl route and the lady route as well. But we can't we just opened chapter 2 of the stories, I guess. So this game is, I don't know how long this game is. It really is longer than I thought. But yeah, yesterday we talked to this guy. We got all the info. Basically, the curse has started. A bunch of people already died. We have some of the stones. We collected some to stop people from killing others. But there's a ex-convict murderer that's on the loose right now, and he's one of the curse bearers, and we need to find him. There's a lot we need to do. There's not a lot we can do. Isn't looking good. We gotta move. But yeah, we have to go to different places, and we need to find we want to find the other curse bearers and also the serial killer. Not serial killer, but like the killer. The murderer from 20 years ago. So let's just go somewhere. And the curses can't be used in the day. Oh, never mind. Forget the detectives. Okay, wait, we can continue detectives. Okay, we also opened the lady story. This music's funky. So we can do either the high school route. So in the high school route, we survived the school night. We were chased by some ghost and then we left. And our friend is probably dead. And in her story is that the girl that so-called jumped off the building is her childhood friend, but turns out the girl didn't die from jumping off the building. Detective story is that a police officer died, so he wants to investigate the hell's going on. And the lady is that her son is dead and she wants to revive her son. And Shogo is just completely dead. So let's just continue the fancy sushi. With dusk fast approaching, we have no time to waste. With that in mind, Susumi and Ario direct their investigation towards Komagata High School and Shiraishi residence. But yeah, I'm a bit tired today. It's like my brain is not tired, but my body is tired. Does that make sense? How's everyone's Halloween? Mine is over. It's currently November 1st at midnight. Ooh, should we go to the girl? Let's go to the lady, the old lady. Not the old lady, but like, you know, the mother. The mother's house. 9 AM. Dear Shiraishi household. The other day you felt fine but your body was heavy. Yeah, that's me right now. Yesterday I slept at this time. Again, I was like, ugh. It seems Michio's house is at the end of this road. We don't want to intimidate them, so maybe I should go alone. The houses are really crammed together in these narrow alleyways. Strangers like us definitely walking through definitely stand out. Really feels like old Tokyo. It's quiet. This place is normally pretty lively, full of people coming and going, but it seems like everyone decided to stay in because of the recent incidents. So it's a Shiraishi household. There's a chance Michio didn't actually kill us. Down. Oh, we're going to the girl that died's house. So a week ago, before the events of the game, a girl died and they said she died from a flu, but turns out she didn't. Might be best that we didn't find her parents. Ario's checking out the Shiraishi house at the end of the road. The street's real narrow. Two big guys like us will stick out like a pair of thumbs. Oh. Alright, I'll go check the house. So okay. Now what? Ario's checking the Shiraishi house, so I'll wait till he gets back. Huh? Oh. Oh, you're back. No luck, boss. No one's home. I wonder if we had to leave when he was gone. Doesn't look like it. I knocked for a while, but nobody came to the door. I glanced in the windows, but there was no sign of activity inside. And I saw about 3 newspapers stuffed into their mailbox. Huh. He looks kinda disappointed. Should we just go? Looks like no one's home. Let's try again later. Okay, let's get the hell out. Man, that's pointless. But yeah, we currently have the power of the lying stone, so we can tell when people lie. The game is trying to make us kill people when they lie, but we can tell when people lie. But in the daytime, the curse don't really work well. House has clearly been abandoned breaking. Yeah, be like, see, if this was Phoenix, right, he would have broken in. Who cares about the law in Phoenix, right? What, detectives obeying the law? Since when? Here we are, Komagata High School. Classes are suspended for the day, so the students are just kind of wandering around. Oh, in this timeline, the teacher died. When we played as the girl, we didn't kill the teacher, but in this run with the detective, she did kill the teacher. But we don't have her stone yet. Like, the detectives don't have her stone. But the high school girl has the stone where it's the fool's procession, where it will make people fall down from a random place. So many possibilities, the timeline is struggling to keep track. Dude, I love this type of games. It's specifically, I don't know why, the games that attract me are like this type of specific games. The games where there's different timelines and you need to play through different timelines and go back and forth between timelines to find out the true story of the game. It's like that's how it works with AI Somnium Files. and Zero Escape. I never played Zero Escape on stream. Maybe one day I will. That game is the only game that made me stand up. That game is like the first game that the plot twist made me stand up and like applaud the game. So maybe one day we'll stream that game. AI Somnium Files was also crazy. The one that came out last year. You play through 2 timelines, right? So you play through the dude's timeline and the girl's timeline, and the plot twist at the end is the timelines intertwine. It's the craziest shit. I love these games. It's okay. Once we finish this, we'll go back to Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney, there's only one more game. Once Ace Attorney is done, it's back to Yakuza. It's back. Yakuza 5. I can't wait to go back to Yakuza 5. It's been a long time. News of the dead teacher also attracted a fair share of rubberneckers. Rubberneckers? The atmosphere is kind of tense with this many cops around. We are also cops, you know that? Ideally, we would talk to someone who was involved. Easier said than done though. Something on my shirt? Don't tell me I stink! You're a stinky poo-poo, man. This place isn't the only connected to the case because the students were under Yoshimi's jurisdiction. It's also the site of the Fool's Procession, and of course where the teacher was killed. Seems a likely place to find some clues, don't you think? Oh right, speaking of schools... What? You said Paranormal Affairs can help us right now. So why don't we get that psychic high schooler you mentioned to help us? She's dead, dude. She's probably dead. A lot of people involved in this case lead back to the school anyway. It might make things easier to have them with us. For a guy with questions beyond the legality of working with them, you seemed eager to exploit underage labor. Who said anything about exploiting them? I want to give our young experts the opportunity to shine. Since when did you become a smooth talker? Anyway, I'm afraid I don't know where they are. Oh, I see. I wonder if there's anyone who could help us scout the area. Suspend? Or am I not able to do anything? When they have suspend, usually that means I can't do anything. I can't move forward with the story. I had to go to the other timelines. The school gate will stay locked for a while forensics inspects the scene of the incident. Looks like they're busy. Okay, it looks like we can't progress through this part of the story. Komagata High School Gymnasium also serves as a polling place, evacuation center. A lot of buildings around here still made of wood. This place looks safe and sturdy. No, it doesn't. I mean, it actually does. School news of the dead teacher. Oh, I read that. Yoshimi also looked out for the students as a Yasumida officer. Juvenile delinquency has been a growing problem for years. The school is no exception. Oh, okay, we got that, at least. Okay, I guess we have to suspend. I can't progress to any further. Interesting. Okay, so we can either do here or we... Okay, let's do the girls' school. The girl. So in this timeline, this is where we did the Ouija board. So the girl did the Ouija board to see if her friend really died by herself. Turns out she's not. And then we saw the teacher and another student in the classroom, but we tried to sneak away. And then someone put a curse on us and tried to kill us, but we successfully got away. But in this timeline we went home by ourselves. We didn't go back in to check on our friend, our psychic friend. So let's see what happens. Bringing her friend back from the dead means she'll have to pay the price. Yako makes it home safely but isn't sure how to proceed with her curse. She worries about Mio as the night passes. So Mio's the psychic girl, but we are Yako. Okay, it's 8 AM. And in this timeline, the teacher didn't die, or at least we didn't kill the teacher. We chose not to kill the teacher.
Oh, good morning.
Oh, she looks like she's alive.
Good morning, Yako. Huh? Yako, rise and shine.
Oh, me.
Uh-huh. Get up. It's morning, Aya. Are you okay? Can't you remember your name?
Duh, I'm Yako. Yes, I'm Yako.
Good, it seems like you're finally awake.
What a weird options. What a weird thing to do options for.
Oh, Mio, thanks for last night. Was everything okay?
I wonder if it's like she's not really Mio and I just revealed my name to whoever this is.
Yep, still alive. I couldn't dispel the curse echo and learn the identity of who used it, but I managed to at least get away. But in that situation, it's the best you can hope for.
I'm sorry you got involved in something so dangerous. Meant to look for you as soon as the sun rose, but just so sleepy. Me.
I can't even remember when I fell asleep.
Standing here?
It's okay. It's only natural to be exhausted after what you went through. Besides, I also feel bad that you've been wrapped up in all of this.
Did she go home and sleep or did she just come out of the school?
It's supposed to be my job to prevent that from happening.
You said something about last night. Just who are you exactly, Mio?
Well, the truth is I've been trained in having to do with the supernatural.
You mean you learn this kind of stuff like you do with flower enraging?
I had quite the event.
She has a large face. Yeah, she looks like a freaking like dumpling. She got that mandu face.
I had a quite eventual childhood.
That sounds like it would have been tough.
It would take a long time to explain, so let's leave it at that for now. As fate would have it, I ended up as an apprentice, maybe more like an assistant to a notable paranormal expert.
Too many chicken gyoza. Yo, gyoza kinda slaps though.
Schools always had a more paranormal disturbances because young people tend to be more susceptible to these things.
My school had ghosts too.
I'm sent to schools that may experience something paranormal and put a stop to it before it happens.
Wow, that's amazing. It's like a part-time job while you're being a student.
I do help maintain public order, but it's all part of my training, so I don't get any money.
Oh, you got it rough, but still that's really amazing. You're so cool when you face off the evil spirit.
I never know if I should be happy when you compliment me like that.
You just said criminals. The scariest thing. Honestly, that's honestly scarier than a ghost. Then honestly, people get scared of ghosts. People are way scarier than a fucking ghost, okay?
But anyway, that's why it's up to me to resolve any paranormal issues at the school. That's why I'm gonna look into the cause of all this. But for now, let's head to school.
Yeah.
Do you have your curse stone? Now that its daytime and the power is diminished, I should be able to hold on to it. Do you want to give it a try?
I do have it, but... Dots.
Yako.
Is it really so wrong trying to bring Michio back? I mean...
Dots. I can't approve of it. The ride may be like a dream come true, but it will involve taking the lives of other people then.
Yeah, true.
I want to make sure this whole ritual ends without anyone getting hurt. That's what I believe. And I'll put before anything else.
Dots. I'm sorry, but is it okay if I hold on to it?
Yako?
I promise I won't use the curse no matter what. Maybe there's some other way. I just have this feeling I shouldn't give up on the possibility just yet. I'll help you, even if it's to stop the curses. For the Michio that still exists within me, I'll settle things away so that way you can move forward.
That's... Okay, but if you ever feel in danger, you can give me the curse stone at any point.
Thanks, Mio.
Okay, then let's go.
What did they update? Oops. Oh my fucking shit. Oh, candy shop. Oh, this is her house. Okay. Oh, decline. Oh no, because of 7-Eleven. Decline in a candy shop. Take her to the candy shop. Damn you, corporations! God, M-Star! God damn it, M-Star!
Huh? I thought it's unusually noisy. There's a big group of people and the police in front of the school. Did something happen? If the police are here, then something must have. I'll go ask. Thanks. This isn't good. What happened? Don't panic, okay? The first teacher that came to work this morning found something. Okay. Mr. Jonichi was found dead in the middle of the school grounds.
Oh, so he is dead still.
What? They're closing the school for today. That's not all. I don't know this either since I didn't watch the morning news, but rumors are spreading that a number of bodies were found nearby. Well, there's no way. Why could it be? Because of the curse? We don't know enough to say. From what I heard, Mr. Jonichi's body was in the middle of the grounds. His body was covered in bruises like he'd been falling from somewhere high. Weird. Taking into account his unnatural death and the timing, it's likely it has something to do with the curse. You saying someone used their curse on him last night? Seems like it, doesn't it? But that's so scary. So the curse really do kill people.
Is Yako fucking tall, or is this dango bitch looking Mio hella short?
Someone used it. Shut the fuck up. What would happen if another curse bearer hurt you? Eep, sorry.
Oh, he's dead. He was seen alone with Hitomi in the classroom led by Yako and Mio. Diseased body found dead last night. Mio just wanna shut chubby girls. Okay, Yako or Mio? Tall, like a tall skinny one, or like a tall skinny but pretty, or short and chubby and very cute? Ignore the fact that they're high school students.
I wish I had a little more information, but they locked up the front gate.
Or psycho lady, Haruhi. I can't pick that, still in school. Yeah, I did. Yeah, that appeared in my mind as I said it, and I was like, wait a minute. Oh yeah, oops, I forgot. Literally in their fucking school uniform. Shogo it is. He's Yoko. Yoko's legal.
Maybe we could sneak in through the back entrance. Huh? That person over there. Isn't that Hitomi Okuda? You're right, that's unusual. But she was in school last night too. She must know something about Mr. Jonichi. What? Let's see what she has to say. Wait, Mio.
Do you think she's a curse bearer then? Because there's one curse left. It's the... What's this? The Taiko one. The Sugaru or whatever. We don't know anything about that curse. You picked the girl that Shogo spoke to? Yeah, she's the legal one. Juvenile delinquency. So the 7 mysteries. So Whispering Canal is the one that Shogo used, but it's not confirmed that it's his. Fool's Procession is Yako's. Beckoning Light. Oh, I think we just have it here. Somewhere. There's like a list somewhere. I don't know which one it is. Oh, we've seen all but one, I think. But apparently there's 9. Even though there's 7, apparently there's 9 curses. So I think we know all of them. Who are all the people except the Taiko one. Yeah, so yeah, Okay, yeah, only the beckoning light. We don't know who's beckoning light yet either. Beckoning light. Maybe she's beckoning light. Huh. So you're telling me the two of you were the ones at school last night? No sense in hiding it, Dan. Plus, I owe you one meal. I'll tell you everything I know.
Thank you.
She owes you?
Right after I transferred here, there was a little bit of trouble.
She gave me one of those exorcism.
So that's what it was.
Exorcism? She exorcised you? Rolled up sleeves and a loose neck, looks like a delinquent. Yep, there's a Yankee right here. Yankee Doodle Doo. She's just missing the fucking jacket and like a bike. Just kidding. Of all the characters so far, doesn't she look the most like a 80s to 90s manga character? Like I've seen there's definitely like a character in Slam Dunk that has this exact hair with that exact shading. It's just a hairstyle, man. The 80s. I feel like she looks like a Slam Dunk character, especially with the the hair in the middle. She does, I agree.
Did you hear about Mr. Jonochi?
Heard about it. I've known about it since last night. I saw the asshole body the ground myself.
You saw it happen? Tell us about it. What happened?
Don't really know myself. It was pitch black. But what I can tell you, it was almost dawn, probably around 3. He started freaking out all of a sudden, ran out to the ground like something was chasing him, and then, somebody help me, forgive me, Michio! Or something, and then he was running around.
Michio? He mentioned Michio? Was there anyone else on the ground?
It was too doubtful to see from where I was. For a second, I thought I saw a girl in a school uniform with her hair and braids.
Oh?
I didn't go out to make sure. It could have been nothing for all I know. And then I heard him begging for his life. I was wrong. I'll do anything. Then all of a sudden, his hands and legs snapped, even though he was just standing there. His legs and
his arms and legs broke without anything being done to him.
He fell over and quit moving, so I better get out. Gotta go. Gotta get out of here. Then he croaked. That's all I saw.
I see. But from what you told us, it sounds almost like Michio's ghost chased down Mr. Jonochi and killed him.
Hell, if I know anything about that, I'm telling you what I heard him say.
That's... Did you tell the story to the police?
No, and I ain't gonna. Can't count on them for shit. Isn't that facts? Not that they're like they believe such an insane story anyways.
Right. There must be at least one person the police worth trusting, right?
That's... Yeah, I guess there's this one cop who always got on my case about stuff. But he died just the other day.
He did? I'm sorry to hear that.
Aw. Everyone gets involved with me ends up dead. Maybe I really am cursed. Pisses me off.
You got it all wrong. The spirit that possessed you wasn't that kind of spirit.
Huh? It wasn't?
Yeah, this was just an unfortunate coincidence. Although I'm sure it was hard enough for you.
This is all I know about the asshole's death.
Hey Mio, I've been thinking something. Huh?
The way she described it reminded me of something. The way Mr. Jonochi died sounds like a lot how Michio died. Well, her leg just snapped into pieces? Huh, true.
Of course I didn't see it myself, but the state Michio's body was in was like she fallen from a high up. Could it have been killed by the same curse? I don't think so. The 7 curses hadn't manifested when she died. If we can trust that the spirit board said Michio died in an accident.
Alright. That's all I know about that asshole's death.
He told me you were possessed by some kind of spirit?
I don't understand it too well myself. All I can say is, for sure, is thanks to me or the weird symptoms was happening to me all went away.
Some people were born with a natural sensitivity to the paranormal. They tend to end up isolated as they struggle to relate to people around them. They also tend to draw spirits to them naturally. This can cause strange symptoms they don't understand, like headaches, muscle stiffness, and hallucination.
God, my muscles are stiff and I have a lot of headaches. Where's the ghost?
Even memory problems. I'm sure it must have been very hard. So that's what that's how it works, huh? Do people have their personality taken over when they're possessed too? It's possible spirits have a close relationship to the target, like siblings or a parent or a child. But you almost never hear about people being taken completely over. It's when two parties aren't in sync that those negative effects can start to appear.
So the seances and whatever you see on TV are all bullshit?
Not quite. There's some mediums and diviners that can align their minds with spirits, they call. Though there are people on TV who are putting on a performance.
Huh.
There are people who in life had extremely powerful spirit sense or a deep connection to the person, even though they shouldn't be able to completely take over the person they possess. Even if they could, it'd only be enough to pressure them to choose between certain behaviors that wouldn't be unusual for them to do in their own to begin with.
Huh. If that's the case, wouldn't you not know if you were choosing that behavior or your own will or not?
Hence why there's a lot of cases where people don't realize they're possessed. Though the spirit may influence the behavior and memories of the host, deeper connection to the life, it's easy for that to occur.
Getting possessed by spirits complicated AF. Must have been tough for you being possessed for so long, he told me. Do you really believe in all this spiritual stuff? Maybe not the whatever they're specifically saying. Probably, yeah. I've seen a ghost. So I think also because I live in Asia, we're a bit more like superstitious about all this spirit shit. Asia culture believes this type of stuff more than like Western side. I kind of believe it, and also I've seen a ghost, so fuck me. I believe that shit. I don't think ghosts are necessarily evil though. I think I think it's just that they're living life and they don't realize they did, or something like that. At least some ghosts. So you guys are scared of the number 8 or something? No, it's the number 4. Number 8 is a lucky number. Number 4 is the bad number. So like Western, they have 13. Over here is 4. Because in a lot of languages here, 4 is the same pronunciation as die. In Chinese, in Korean, and in like Japan too. Like in Japan, 4 is she, and also death is she. Over here is 死. So a lot of over here is no number 4. Number 8 is lucky number in Chinese. Well, 888. Huh, whatever might happen to me doesn't make any difference. 13 is a cursed number here, no 666 bad, you thought nothing of 13. Yeah, I don't know what the origin of 13 is, I never really looked into it. But I know a lot of places don't use the number 13, so like a lot of 2 in Welsh is die, oh shit. But a lot of planes don't have like seat number 13. A lot of elevators don't have floor number 13 or 4. A lot of hotels don't have a lot of number 13 room. Because 13 is like just I think 13 is just like universally unlucky number. I don't really know the origins. I honestly never thought about it. Me being able to see spirits and stuff has nothing to do with how things ended up like this. It's not being able to see them is your fault either. It's not like it's your fault. If you ever step into Asia, keep an eye on the lack of 13 now. Yeah, I would say I would like... I think where 13 is not just Asia, 13 is like worldwide. So I think you can just go anywhere and like try to find the number 13. The craziest part is the building I'm at, it does have a 13. The building that I live in does have a number 13. or like some hotels and buildings, like just in the world in general, instead of having the number 13, they'll put like a different symbol there on the 13, so that they don't write the number 13.
Same goes for me. Maybe something we had to live with. I think you have a knack for this, Yako. Bet you can see them do with a little trading.
I'll pass.
So that's why you do the job you do, huh, Mio?
I thought she was a weirdo when she showed up all of a sudden and said she was gonna exercise me. If you hadn't said anything, I probably would have knocked your lights out.
You try to perform an exorcism without telling her anything? Well, you see, in my experience, most people don't understand how much I explain. They only accept my explanation after they see results.
Alexander, what's up, Alexander? How you doing? We're playing Paranormasights. I'm sleepy as hell, but it's time for some ghosts.
Guess that makes sense. You told me last night before you witnessed Mr. Jonochi collapse. Can I ask what he and you were doing in the classroom?
Dots. You gonna tell the cops?
Alright, with everything that happened with Mrs. Jonochi, they'll suspect you if we told them we saw you with them last night.
Anytime something comes up with something like me, those shitty adults start jumping to the conclusion.
I understand, I won't tell them. You wouldn't have been able to kill him anyway.
Dots. If you say so, then I don't mind telling you. So last night, that piece of shit Jonochi called me over here, acting like he was going to attack me or something.
How terrible!
Wonder if there's no Halloween. Although there's no Halloween in Russia, you watch Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh nice, did you like the movie? No spoilers because people haven't seen it yet, but what were you... Did you enjoy the movie? This movie is the... Regular people are gonna hate this fucking movie, but yeah.
Whatever, I'm glad he's dead. He had it coming, bitch. Calling people worthless and a cancer to society because he doesn't know shit about them. That asshole was the one acting like a scum, if you ask me. Is that so? Could you tell us in more detail why he called you out in the middle of the night?
It's hard to explain. Where to start?
What do you mean by Mr. Jonochi acting like scum? Was he doing something bad?
Dots. You know Michio Shirashi, the girl who killed you.
Michio!
I don't know everything, but that creep with the teacher had some dirt on her. You love both movie and this universe? Nice. I enjoyed the movie too. He was using it to blackmail her, called her up after school and make her do whatever he wanted.
What? What do you mean when you say whatever he wanted?
I'll leave it to your imagination, but nothing that a couple model students like you would ever get involved in.
No way.
How? What do you mean by dirt? Creepy ass bitch teacher.
I don't know anything about this. How could I not have known this? Yako, I know how you feel, but try to calm down.
You got guts acting like you were her friend. Jonoshi really did a number on both Michio's body and soul.
That's...
She probably felt like she couldn't tell anyone, like she had to suffer alone.
How terrible! How do you know about all this?
I just happened to walk in on it. I know the spots around school people go to do when they want to stay out of sight. He ran off in a panic when I yelled at him and asked him what he was doing.
Walked in on it?
I couldn't just leave her alone, looking like she was about to cry, so I stuck around for a bit. She told me everything that happened in whispers. She probably figured I wasn't the type to spread the stuff around. But she never asked for my help. She told me she was fine and to keep it a secret.
Michio, why?
She probably thought she had to grit her teeth till it was through. I was naive. I tried to tell her that if you give guys like that an inch, they take a mile. Infinity out of 10. She kept saying how it was her punishment. She was soft.
No.
Cause Jonochi didn't change. He kept on doing what he was doing. I don't understand either of them, but that's as much as I was involved. Then she died. Nothing I can do about it now.
That. He told me if you knew about it, then why didn't you?
You trying to say it's my fault? She told me not to say anything. She told me it was fine. What the hell more responsibility do I have to do that I already did?
Yako, there's no point in blaming Hitomi.
Michio, why?
Did you hear what this dirt was?
Nope, never heard what it was. But from the sound of it, he'd been blackmailing her since about a year ago.
For that long?
The dick probably caught her doing something she shouldn't have. She looked well behaved, that's more than to a person that meets the eye. She couldn't do much, she probably would have been covered up. I'm guessing is that she didn't realize, so it had to do with like the lady's son's kidnapping. Cause the teacher said that the teacher came to our detective and kept like the private detective Richter and kept saying, "Oh, Michio this, Michio that, Michio took the boy," but he probably like knew about that and that she was involved either by accident or something, and that was the blackmail. And yeah, like he's an authority figure, so he probably can cover it up anyway. Trick or treat. Oh, trick or treat. Dead man, what's up, dead man? Happy Halloween, y'all. Enjoy your Halloween if you are celebrating. She look well behaved, but there's no more to a person that meets the eye, you know.
There must be some reason.
Don't know, don't gotta do with me. So last night, how did it start, right? Remember the nosy cop I mentioned who was on my case? Russian dubbing of this film. He died at the former Yesterday Gardens a couple days ago. Yoshimi is his name. He didn't look like a cop. Real rough guy, but good looking out for folks. He was the only one I could talk to.
So there's someone like that in the police.
Too bad he's dead. Oh, another thing. One time he suddenly introduced his fiancée to me. It was hilarious seeing a big guy act like a shy little kid all of a sudden. She told me if she was my age. She was like me on my age and she was on my side.
Must have been a terrible loss for her too.
I feel a little bad for her when I think about how sad she must be. And I saw him at the garden the night he died.
Oh no.
Whenever I get worked up about something, Yoshimi always took me straight to that park. He listened to whatever I said when I was pissed off about. The day he called me, he was over there like usual. Something about him seemed off about him, like he was worried or something.
Worried about something?
He asked for me for a favor too, pretty unusual.
Unusual? What kind of unusual?
He handed me a weird talisman and told me to hold on to it for him.
A talisman?
Oh, I have one in my bag. A normal good luck charm. Figured it was it. Sure, then sure, I'll take it. I have it with me now. But that wasn't all. He told me that he wanted me to look for a talisman Michio Shiraishi had that looked like this one.
Michio, what does she have to do with this?
Yoshimi had been beating up and talking with her. While they were together, he noticed that she had a special talisman or something. Apparently, Michio always avoided the subject.
A talisman that Michio had?
He knew that I knew her, so that's why he asked me.
Could it be something Michio couldn't even tell the police about?
I know things at home were a little complicated. From what I hear, Michio was keeping her mouth shut about what Jonochi was doing to her. Hard to talk with the cops when someone's got dirt on you. I didn't squeal on anything about Michio either.
Thoughts? Michio, what is it that had you such a strong grip on you?
So basically, Yoshimi didn't have his eye on Michio, but her talisman too. But after she died, he didn't know where it ended up. Since I knew her from school, he wanted me to look into it for him.
Is there something special about the two talismans? I wonder why he gave it to you.
Hell if I know. When I looked inside, it was just... You're not supposed to open it, bitch!
Just a tiny space of grimy wood. So you see inside it.
From the way he was acting, it seemed important to him somehow. To be honest, what he was asking such a big pain in the ass, I figured he'd be serious about it. He had to be serious about it.
And he died right after that.
Yeah, he even said to me, if anything happens to me, take the two talismans. Give it to the guy named Nakagoshi at the police department. Knowing everything I know, he probably felt it was something that was going to happen to him. We sent a work on maths. Who gives homework during the holidays? Every teacher ever. During our holidays, we literally had to, you know, like an exam paper. They would literally give us a mock exam paper to finish in the holidays, and I never did it. Like, bro, it's the holidays. Why the hell would I want to finish a whole exam paper? I ain't got time for that shit. I just heard the name, I think.
I heard the name, I think.
So there really is a Nakagoshi. Well, Nakagoshi is the spirit guy that trains Mio, I think. Anyway, it didn't feel right ignoring a dead guy's last request.
He told me.
Yeah?
The talisman, would you mind if I take a look at it?
Dots. Sorry, but I don't trust you all that much. It's important to me.
Okay. Last night you were looking for the talisman Michio had?
Yeah? I figured a piece of garbage teacher would know the most about Michio. I asked him yesterday afternoon if he knew anything about her talisman. He gave me some cryptic response like, I can't talk about it now, come to the school tonight. He even gave me the code to the lock on the back entrance. He seemed pretty willing to give it out. Wouldn't surprise if he used it for secret meetings before.
Ew, I can only imagine. We climbed over the fence to get to the front gate to get in.
So yeah, we met up in the classroom in the middle of the night. He said, but nothing he said made sense. Like that I was really Michio and stuff like that. He went on and on about how it's my fault if I only hadn't been around for something. He grabbed onto me breathing heavily. He consult extra class.
Were you okay?
That's when you two showed up. I was able to freaking get away while Jonochi was freaking out.
Oh my gosh, good thing you got away.
So it's really thanks to you two that I got away. But I didn't get information about the talisman, so the whole thing was a bust. Alright, no worries, Alexander. Take your time. I was wondering what you two would do up to, so I hid nearby. Then I saw you and your old man Ashiyama talking, and Mio showed up.
Oh, you did?
That's why I saw Jonichi come back outside and bite it.
I see. You were only there to look for Michio's talisman.
I was dumb enough to fall for that creep's Jonichi's trap so easy. Could've gone worse, but I lucked out.
What you describe sounds like Michio killed Mr. Jonochi. She really did have a reason to hate him after all.
Don't you really mean it was a ghost life for real?
Those who die bearing strong resentment or regret can occasionally become spirits, either bound to a place or roam freely. However, it's usually impossible for them to kill the living. Most don't have that kind of power. It's possible they could possess someone close to them and act on those lingering regrets.
I wonder if that's what happened.
Alright.
Then supposing what the spirit boy said is true and Michio's death was an accident, she must have had some regrets. If she really hadn't given up living, that is. I think she don't think she's the kind of girl who would just give up no matter what the situation. I don't know, but she didn't seem like she had something tormenting her so much she'd die. That's all I know, Happy. Still gotta look for the talisman.
Thank you, Hitomi.
If you to find out anything about Michio's talisman,
We'll be sure to let you know.
thanks.
Can we get your contact info? Where will we normally find you?
Right, I'm not home most of the time. I'm usually at a friend's place. Here's the phone number.
Thanks, we'll call her when we need to talk to you. And
What?
you're easier to talk to than I imagined. I was kinda scared at first, but not anymore.
Shut the fuck up. You were the one avoiding me, bitch. Anyway, catch you later. Don't die out there, okay?
Yeah, we'll be careful.
Sorry if I yawn a lot today. Today I'm very tired. But I wanna stream. It's Halloween!
Alright then. We got a lot of new information. Sounds like Mr. Jonichi was killed by a curse just as we thought. Which means there's a curse bearer at the school. Multiple, in fact.
Multiple, you think so?
The curse echo we experienced was, and the one that killed Mr. Jonichi seemed to be different. Most of the people in the school at the time other than us were...
It's probably the fucking janitor. I mean, look at him.
Mr. Jonichi, you told me an old man Ashiyama who you ran into. I was thinking you would be among them, but there's more than one person. He told me saw a girl in a school uniform with braids. From what he told me was saying, it doesn't seem like she's the one. Jonichi was pretty suspicious though. If he were a curse bearer, he certainly explained why he was killed. That's why I say there are multiple.
Alright, the person that killed Mr. Jonichi would be the one too. Which means either the mysterious girl or the old man Ashiyama.
Yeah, we certainly be careful of them, that's it. The mysterious girl and the fact that Mr. Jonichi thought it was Michio was attacking him has me wondering. I thought Michio herself was actually there, but
I just remembered I also saw Mr. Araishi outside the main gate last night.
You did?
Most
likely he's involved with the curses given him the one that researched on the rite of the resurrection.
So we had to be careful, old man Ashiyama and Mr. Araishi.
I wanna believe that not all the curse bearers have to be hostile, but for us, what to do now? I'd like to find the one responsible for the Feast of Shadows that set this thing off, and how they did it. I don't think we'll be able to end this without stopping at its source.
That makes sense. In which case, what are we doing exactly?
We need to talk to Mr. Araishi. He definitely knows something. We should be safer during the day, so I think we should try and look for him.
Got it, I can help in any way. But school's closed, where will he be?
Let's try someplace someone may know where he is.
To go then. Well, last time we saw him as the detectives, it was at the park. I don't see any of this. Let's just go one by one. And so, Mio, Kurosuzu, and Yako Sakazaki decided on their next location to investigate. Huh? What? Is it... Did I pick the wrong location or something? Or maybe I can't continue. Or maybe I had to visit all of them. Interesting. I can't do any of it. Let's just try looking at all of them just to make sure. Okay, this is the same. It's just such a weird thing to transition. Okay, last stop is the candy shop. I guess we have to do the other stories then. Let's see if we can continue the detectives one. So this dialogue from that we saw just now. Yeah, the funky music. Perfectly reasonable time for students to be at school, and yet I doubt they'll be that simple. There's the news of the dead teacher. Okay. Huh, there's no suspense yet, so... that means we can do something. Maybe now there's people at the house? Oh, do we just have to do all this again? Oh yeah, we still can't do anything. Okay. So I guess we have to do this. Which is, so this is... We got the curse. We can burn people. We went home. We talked about stuff and we went home. Throughout the night, Richter continues to gather information about the cursed stones while Haruhi lies awake until dawn, preoccupied by wanting to bring her child back. Okay, cool. Good morning, ma'am. How are you feeling? I'm fine. Well, we can make good progress today. How's your curse stone looking? I haven't felt anything since the sunrise. Interesting. It's possible the powers can only be unleashed at night then. That aside, why are you so late this morning? There are unfortunately some things that can't be investigated while the world slumbers. I did get some research with what limited time I had. Very well, let's talk. The town is beginning to wake up once more. Oh yeah, pollution. We may be surrounded by curses and death, but my ancestors and my only concern is if I can see my child again. He's looking a bit tired. He must have been up all night investigating. By the way, there's something I wanted to ask you about. What's that? Our current plan is steal a curse stone that's already absorbed in soul dregs, but I'm wondering it will be suffice to not steal but negotiate with the curse bearer and have them use the right for our purposes. Oh, I suppose that would accomplish the same, but do you think that's possible? As long as we offer compensation, it may prove much easier than you expect. Compensation? Cash, for instance. It wouldn't be off the table for a family as rich as the Shigima, right? Of course, why any amount will be fine to get the job done. I won't let monetary matters lead me to regret the way you did back at the ransom. With that option on the table, let's figure out a strategy. Do you have a curse bearer whom we can negotiate in mind? Not yet, surprisingly. It seems the other curse bearers haven't been proactive about collecting soul drakes. Do you see the news this morning? I haven't. Overnight, 3 mysterious deaths were reported in this area. They were yet to announce the identities of the bodies found, but they've been nicknamed the Honjo serial killings. It's garnered quite some attention on the streets. Oh my god. Only 3? That's what I thought. Even if the victims were curse bearers, just 1 or 2 wouldn't be enough soul drakes. And for what those curse stones are capable of, a mere 3 victims seems a little low on the low side. Which is this activity all through night. Through all night, the curse bearers must be a cautious bunch. What's holding them back? Are we not all after the power of resurrection? There may still be undiscovered victims, but it seems like anyone has gathered enough soul drakes yet. We might have to set up some bait or spur them into action. Then we offer them the deal. None of the curse bearers seem proactive. I wonder if this situation could be the mastermind who kicked off all of it intended. Now that's an interesting theory. You think there's someone behind all this? You heard mention an agonizing voice telling you to kill when you first obtained the curse. That doesn't sound like coincidence to me. Someone agitated the curses in the area on purpose, then likely after the rite of resurrection as well. You're thinking the person is not one of the curse bearers? You got a sharp mind, ma'am. Though it may seem obvious for the mastermind to become a curse bearer and collect soul drakes, it would be risky, since as a curse bearer they themselves will become a target. It would be actually more convenient for the curse bearers to move less aggressively. That's right, but despite that, they've been inciting the curse bearers to commit crimes. Why? Let's consider this. What if the mastermind isn't trying to collect soul drakes themselves? You mean their intention is to steal the souls while the other curse bearers compete with each other from the start? Sitting back and observing from the sideline seems like a safer option of action, which is why I figured it would be best for us to attempt the same strategy. How should we do it? There's still reason to suspect that mastermind could be a fucking curse bearer. I can't fucking read when I'm tired. Today's stream might not be that long. I can't read. I just wanted to show my design and play this game. To be honest, I want to keep my distance from whoever it is. There's no telling what kind of power they might possess. Also, specifically, this lady, her voice, the voice I gave her, and Mio's voice take up all the oxygen in my lungs, so I can't breathe. When I lose the oxygen, my brain dies. When our aim to negotiate or steal, we have to outpace the mastermind in making contact with the other curse bearers. How do you suppose we do that? Oh, how do you suppose we do that? At this point, all we can do is search. If there's a mastermind inciting the curse bearers to collect soul drakes, can we be sure there's even a rite of resurrection? Good question. The rite could be nothing but a myth fabricated to spur the curse bearers into actions. The voice you gave me is so cute. Yeah, but it takes up all the friggin' and my lungs. Saying it might be for naught, do you want to give it up, man? Dots. Never. Understood. After all, we never know the truth until we see it for ourselves. But we do it without the curses ourselves. Using the curses ourselves. By the way, I met a few people who seemed like potential curse bearers last night. I did some investigating into them all. I only managed to get detailed information on 2. You're quick. I suppose that's to be expected. I appreciate the flattery. First, there's Ayame Tono. The girl we talked to before, though she isn't a curse bearer herself. She's a student attending T University of Art. She currently lives alone in an apartment in Middle Richo Park. You determined her address? Holy shit. I stalked her. I called every single university with ukiyo-e curriculum, pretending to be her parent. You see JoJo posing? He is a JoJo character. I mean, look, he even got the eyelashes and shit. I went around and checked on her place. On the way here, doesn't seem like she returned home last night. I'm worried she might have run into some trouble. Didn't you attempt to follow her last night? I'm embarrassed to say I couldn't. She shook me. I couldn't keep track of her. Yeah, I thought you were investigator extraordinaire. I'd like to learn more about her, but it would take some time. She's planning to steal the cursed stones, just like us. It's best we act carefully around her. And the other person? Next is a tall man who is dressed in black. I met him near Kinshicho. Stood out like with the way he dressed. Managed to get info about him. Impressive. What can I say? He works as a secretary to Hikaku Soap's chairwoman. I believe his name is Takumi Yumioka. The Hihaku headquarters and factory are both located in Honjo, correct? They've been here for a while, but it's only been 10 years since the company has shown significant growth. I remember seeing the chairwoman on the news. She seemed to be very shrewd. With an increase in sales, I assume she wanted her factories running at full capacity. With the harsh restrictions against industrial waste, a lot of factories with all the equipment had to be shut down. Even 10 years ago, people were complaining about the chemical plants dumping waste into water. Most companies back then were more concerned with making a profit than protecting the environment. I wonder what a man working for such a company would have been up to in the middle of the night. But we know he wasn't a soul bearer, because when we killed him, he didn't give us much soul dregs. He only gave us 1%. So we know that he's not, but they don't know. Oh yeah. Perhaps they're interested in seeing if the ride would be beneficial for their project research. What? Now that's an interesting thought. I need to breathe. I ran into one more suspicious young man last night. I wonder who. This one seemed to be collecting soul dregs. Oh, this wasn't him at all. That's the teacher. It's interesting how in these other timelines they barely see Shogo. They don't see him at all. We don't run into him. Indeed, I couldn't get a look at him, but I couldn't get enough intel to properly identify him. Yeah, today's might not be that long stream. I really want to play this game, though. I didn't expect this game to be long. I thought it was a short game. It was cheap. And by cheap, I mean like it was on sale for $20. That's a shame. But I can make an educated guess. Oh, you know the researcher who discovered the ancient text? His name is Hideki Arashi, the man I met in similar in stature. Maybe he's involved. Suspicious. Considering his background, wouldn't he be the one that initiated the whole affair? It's possible, yes. Which is why I decided to refrain from making contact with him for the time being. Safety first. Understandable. I want to learn more, but this isn't the right time to focus on him. I prefer to ascertain who else is a curse bearer. First, I'll return to Hihaku Soaps to see the men in black. Their headquarters are down on South Warigesu Street. I learned something about the criminal involved in the kidnapping. It considers the serial killings. There was a body found at Komagata High School. The person was identified as a school teacher, Kohei Jonichi. Do you think he was a curse bearer? Not sure, it's possible. Regardless, this means two people who knew about the truth about the kidnapping are both dead. Just when we were getting somewhere, fuck! It's not enough to make me give up. We don't know anything about Michio Shiraishi residence, it'd be wise to pay a visit. Understood? In addition to the 3 victims associated with the Honjo serial killing, there's Michio Shiraishi who committed and the police officer who died at Yasuda Garden. If strange deaths continue occurring, it's bound to inspire strange rumors. But those last 2 have nothing to do with the 7 mysteries, no? It's true, both occurred a week before the accursed situation began. Though it can't be ruled out, it's possible that the mastermind was involved with those killings. How? What if there were preliminary steps to awakening the 7 curses? Can we assume they were unrelated just because of the timing doesn't match up? Rather, the police death is so baffling it's easier to say it was connected to the curses. The victim wasn't the type to be caught off guard easily. You seem to know a lot about this. I suppose we weren't strangers, my personal feelings may be wrapped up in this one too. I see. If you want to investigate this matter more, you might get a lead on the mastermind. You're right, if we wish to focus on the mastermind's identity, it would be a safe starting point. Sorry, I'm Ganda Poo, how you doing? We might discover more depths related to the curses on the way. We should pay attention to today's news. Ugh. How you doing, Ganda Poo? That's all I had to report. Shall we continue our investigation? What do? What do you want to do? If you still can't use the curse stone, taking a walk should be a fine place to start. Let's go together. I want to see what's going on for myself. In that case, I trust you to decide where we should go, ma'am. Where should we go to begin my search? What places have stood out so far? Simping for the new oh. Do you guys want to see the PNG tuber model of the new design? I did make a PNG tuber of it. I'll make I'll either make one, or if I have money, I might commission one at some point. I don't know. I'm not gonna change the current one I'm using that at the moment. I'm too tired to make one. Let's see. Whoa, how do I do it? Si, señor. Is it working? Why isn't it working? Oh. Oh! It's here! Yeah, this is the model. So... Wait, is it... Is it working? Oh, there we go. This is the PNG tuber model. Hello? It should work. Yeah! It bounces. Yeah, it bounces. No tengo pantalones. Yeah, the PNG tuber only allows like a small one. A small file. So no tengo pantalones. But it's there. So if we wanted to, we could just do like that. Huh? Oh hey. What's up? No tengo pantalones. It bounces. But yeah, this is the new PNG tuber software where it can bounce. Oh. Let's just do this for a little bit. Tell me how it looks like. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, I wanted to save. Oh! Okay. Okay, where should we go first? So we can either go to the park. I forgot everything that Richter just told me. Let's go to the park. We haven't been to the park in a while. Oh my god, it bounces. Boyoink-a-doink. We're here. This is Midoricho Park. Ayame Tono lives here. Oh, Ayame Tono is the oh, the girlfriend. The nerd's girlfriend. She wasn't in her apartment when I dropped by this morning. I wonder if it's worth checking again. Chicken McNuggets. Oops. Oops. Oh shit. Where'd you think the pantalones go? It seems picking up Ayame's trail is out of the question for now. Why did we even come here? What? Why don't I go check out Ayame's apartment? Dots. You don't mean to speak with her, do you? No, I prefer to get an idea of what she's been up to. I like to see whether she's home or not, just to potentially get a trace on her movements. Then be my guest. I shouldn't be too long. I'm back, ma'am. Nothing? I'm afraid so. She hasn't returned. However, I noticed a few people seem to be related to the police force keeping watch in the area. I don't know if they got eyes on her apartment, but they do be watching the building it's in. It's interesting. You got a sharp eye to notice them despite being so covert. What can I say? It's part of their job. However, it meant that I had to refrain from knocking the door and look through the windows. I wasn't able to check her electric meter or mailbox or anything. You were planning to go that far? What the fuck, man? Okay, let's get out of here then. This place is useless! Hihaku Soap's headquarters is on the other side of Warigusa Suite. I'm not saying any of these names right. They were closed when I visited this morning. It appears things are up and running now. To think a small soap company could grow so much in a short time. They have factories and warehouses to the area now. You can see why director and chairwoman Natsue Yamamori is called the queen. Like Beyonce. Wow, nice logo. Is this real? Oh. Ew! Sorry. That's the company president? What the fuck? Yutaro, oh the nerd. Abandoned. Oh. You mentioned that Takumi works as a secretary? Correct. You think it's possible he's acting on her orders? Exactly my thinking. A curse bearer with both money and power could certainly look at resurrection as the next prize. Negotiating with a person of that stature may prove difficult. Dots. Business is up and running. I can see people in the reception area. So an influential person at Hihaku is a potential curse bearer? Richter proposed that we use money to negotiate the cursed stones, but we could hardly outbid a corporation if it came down to it. He tells me he barely slept last night and it seems to be brimming with energy. Was I too that resilient at this age? Perhaps it's what set apart the detective from the rest. First, I need to confirm whether Takumi is the man I ran into last night. Then I'll be able to determine if he's a curse bearer. It's better if I go inside the headquarters alone. You should walk around, visit a cafe or something, drink some tea. I'm gonna go in. It may be a while, so feel free to kill time. Good luck. Sorry to keep you waiting. How'd it go? I'll fast forward to the conclusion. I met with Takumi. There's no doubt he's the same man I saw last night. Doesn't seem like he's a curse bearer. Huh? Doesn't mean he has no connections to the curses though. He knew about the 7 mysteries. He even guessed we have a curse stone of our own. Excuse me? I tried to approach Takumi about a fallen item I ran into last night. You said your name was Richter. I have a question to ask of you. I was hoping you would hand over the curse stone in your possession. Curse stone? What you on about? There's no need to play dumb with me. In fact, there's no time for it. I had the same reason you did to think you were a curse bearer last night. And your arrival here already confirms it. You are a curse bearer, no? Dots. You're right, we lack time. I'll confess I'm a curse bearer. I possess the curse stone of the Conding Clappers. Annie, are you okay? Whoo! Glad to hear the truth. Finally, this conversation is worthwhile. It is dangerous, the item you hold. Give it to me. Give it to me! The company will take responsibility to dispose of it. I don't know the soap business had specialized in scrubbing curses clean. It is the prerogative of Miss Yamamori. Is that so? Assuming you've obtained the curse, you understand the power it involves, no? Miss Yamamori possesses supernatural powers akin to those of a god. She also has a deep love for this land, having transformed it to the pile of dirt it once was to the home of our headquarters. She cannot stomach the fact that it's now the site of a curse run rampant. So you're telling me the Queen of Hyaku is a real-life witch? You've been hit by a smooth criminal. There's a sorcerer by the name of Sweeget Cabello. Whatever, I don't care about this shit. Sorry, he's repeating what he said to us as show goes, or whatever. I don't care. There are curses we're speaking of tools or whatever. Right of resurrection is nothing but a fabrication meant to seduce the curse bearers into unspeakable action. If you truly understand what I'm talking about, you must hand over the curse stone at once. Very interesting. But that's it, how many curse stones have you acquired so far? If you tell me it's true, surely the company would have launched a large-scale investigation by now. Dots. We have 6. Are you sure about that? 6? Whoa, I can rest of these then? Yeah, that was reason being cursed. We are on the same page. If that's the case, you should hand over your stone immediately. Sorry to disappoint, but it's not in my possession at the moment, considering the importance I've been keeping it in hiding. Really now. Then I'll accompany you while you retrieve it. Sorry, but I got something important to attend to, but I promise I'll return with it later. Dots, very well. When you won't refuse to provide your address and phone number. How prudent you, I'll oblige. And that's how it went. Huh? They aren't after the right? Wouldn't be so sure to trust him. Oh? I believe we're dealing with a master in deception. He may well made a story to convince us to part with our stone. He'd think he was lying about having procured 6 cursed stones. Like, really? 6? A bit too much. 3, I believe. Now I feel gullible. The company's plotting something. I wonder what they mean to do with the cursed stones. He seemed rather desperate to get a hold of ours, despite not having collected any soul dregs. Perhaps the people at Hihaku are the masterminds behind the castles being unleashed. Because the chairwoman's a witch! I wonder about that too. If she was really that powerful, would her secretary divulge the information so casually? Takumi wasn't making it up when he went, or he was trying to spread a rumor. For what purpose? Recently, people caught up in the occult more than ever. If word spreads that Hihaku is a chairwoman and has godlike powers, she could benefit socially and politically from the mystique. Oh, what the fuck? That's unsettling. By the way, there's one thing of interest I heard with the company's reception lobby. What? People were discussing whether one of the bodies was a Hihaku employee. Oh, really? As long as the officials haven't revealed the identity, it amounts to no more than speculation. Despite that, I have reason to believe Hihaku Soaps is deeply involved with the Seven Mysteries. At the very least, I can assure you that I gather that much. The more we know, the better our negotiations will go. Okay. Interesting, the queen of Hihaku, the witch or whatever, is trying to get her hands on the right. It's like a fairy tale. We must stay one step ahead. We should avoid Hihaku for the time being. Okay, so let's go to the school. Ugh. Here we are at Ground Zero, Komagata High School. It's logical that the police got this place shut down. The teacher's body was found here. If the students have nowhere to go, that the school is closed. He appears to be wary of the police officers. Maybe police have something against PIs. Oh, the news attracted a bunch of curious onlookers. That works in our favor. The more people, the better we can blend in. Two people have died, a teacher named Jonochi and a student Michio. Is there anything else to be gained here? This place is said to be connected with the Fool's Procession. I wouldn't be surprised if the curse bearer decided to turn up. However, I need to find out if the teacher was a curse bearer or not. I expect the police to be baffled since they don't know about the curses. I can ask around and see what the students have to say. Sure, ask around. Alright, I'll ask the students about Michio. I'm back, ma'am. What did you learn? The school kids do love a rumor. I'm practically drowning in stories about Michio and Jonochi, most of which are dubious at best. Not surprising. Most of which I heard are hardly worth a second thought. There was one story that caught my attention. Oh? Some believe Michio is the one that killed Mr. Jonochi. Really? The story's got two pieces of evidence. One of them wasn't news to me. Apparently he's been mumbling that Michio's gonna kill him for days now. A fellow teacher overheard his mumbling and told the students. It spread like wildfire. Rumors that juicy don't stay a secret that long. As for the other piece of evidence, a pigtailed girl in a school uniform was seen around the school last night. Go on. Numerous people claim they had seen the girl. Not one of them saw her face. They propose it was Michio brought back to life, or her vengeful spirit. It's not like Michio is the only high school girl to wear pigtails. The rumor might just be fan of flames. Huh? If that were true, I want to get a hold of her in order to hear her side of the kidnapping. If she's alive, that'd be ideal. There'd be one more thing I should mention. I discovered where Michio lived. A student had a list of student addresses on hand. It's an amazing find. I believe all the students have a copy of said list. It truly worries me how easy it is to obtain information that should be confidential. Imagine what happened if that information got in the wrong hands. So far it hasn't, no. Sure, let's hope it stays that way. In the meantime, let's go to Michio's house. Okay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. How'd it go? I went to Michio's house, but no one seemed to be there. I got no one, and the lights were all out. Seemed to be empty for a while now. There was a stack of newspapers in front. Social connections run deep in working class areas like this one, so I decided to talk to the locals. I met a few nice old ladies who were kind enough to give me the scoop. Turns out Shiraishi's reputation really went down the dumps this past year. Is that so? I'll give you the quick summary. They moved here about 3 years ago. The previous residence was in a better part of town. Michio's father died in a car accident. Just the two of them left. Michio's mom, Toshiko, is now a single mom relocated here. At first they got along with the neighbors, many which were in similar situations, helping help in turn. Okay, so far so good. As I said, the reputation went downhill about a year ago. A man recognized Toshiko's common law husband and had moved in. His name was Kankichiro Iwai. No, neighborhood gossip is something else. Somehow everybody knew his name. Well, who's Iwai? Apparently a vulgar fellow with a criminal record. He's prone to violent outbursts. Neighbors often hear screams and shouting from the home. Neighbors took particular note of Toshiko's screams, pleading with him not to hit Michio. As if it wasn't unsettling enough, every night the neighbors also heard an eerie chanting, although Shiraishi's standing in the neighborhood plummeted rapidly. Toshiko was often seen covered in bruises and wounds. She stopped responding to her neighbors. She would just turn the other way when greeted. They kept the storm shutters closed during the day. I feel my brain short-circuiting. Effectively shut themselves away, the entire community. I hope you don't mind if today's stream might end soon. I feel like my brain is like exploding. It's not exploding, but I can't tell. My brain is not working. Sounds horrible. Why did the police step in and do something? Because the police suck ass! Sorry. Unfortunately, with our current laws, the police aren't allowed to get involved with domestic disputes. Ah, the 80s! That's awful! Then Michio reportedly died. Reality is collapsing, dude, yeah. Things only got worse with Iwai. They need to make this Japanese name shorter. The Kakikawashi or whatever, Wataguseis. Toshiko was admitted to the hospital for mental and physical abuse. Ever since Iwai hasn't returned to the home, many locals expressed sympathy for Michio's circumstances, but just as many were fed up with the Shiraishis, seemed relieved that things finally quieted down again. Seemed they were considered outsiders after 3 years of living here. I don't understand. Why did Toshiko get involved with such a piece of shit? I heard many stories of one partner doing a complete turn after entering a relationship. After her first husband's death, Toshiko's financial situation took a turn for the worse. She was determined to send her daughter to a good high school. It's possible she fell victim to sweet promises. Life is tough. Poor people. You don't seem to be moved by the story, ma'am. It's fine. People have all kinds of stories. I don't care. My son is dead. Ooh, I just got a... No. I just got an achievement called Honjo's Ace Detective. Collect all information of a person. So now that means we all have all information about this bald guy. Oh shit. Where's the jump scares? I didn't want to wake me up. Huh? So you came here too? What? What is it? The detectives. Ace detective work. Could you repeat what you said for me one more time, Richter? Oh shit. The timelines collide. Oh, that means can we go here? So now do we play the detectives? The question, do we end now? I feel so bad for streaming for less than 2 hours though. Let me think about it. What do y'all think? Oh, I feel bad that we didn't do much though with the story, but I feel like my brain's not processing what they're saying. Fancy sushi? Ah. Wait, I might just end just very early today. I need to readjust my schedule. It's because my schedule was all over the place. My schedule's a bit more free now that VTuber is over, so I can do I can just relax in the daytime instead of drawing shit all the time. But what do y'all think of the new design? I guess I'll get opinions on the new design before I end. Sorry if today's super short and we didn't do much with the story. Let me just go back to the title. I feel like with story games, I want my full brain capacity, you know? Okay, let me get my... I look forward to seeing it. Oh wait, where's my regular face? Here we go. Which do y'all like better? The bouncing, or should I just stick with the regular one first? I'll probably have a live 2D version of our new design at some point, but like updated design, but not now. I'm too tired to make one. And I don't know if I want to commission one, or if I want to commission the rig, or the art, or both, or neither. I haven't decided. Maybe one day. We'll see. For original you at the moment? Yeah, I'd rather use the moving one at first. I want to do this, you know. I don't want to be a PNG, you know. I'd rather move. Unholy thoughts are flooding you. So on streams I'll be using this model for a while, so I'm not changing it anytime soon. I'm too lazy. The design is basically almost the same anyways. It's just the clothes is different. And I have shorter hair. But yeah, I'm gonna go sleep. I'll try to readjust my schedule, my sleeping schedule, and hopefully next stream I'll stream when I have energy. When I know I have energy to stream. Today I was like, okay, I'm not sure, but I wanted to stream in because I was gonna reveal the new design. But yeah, I'll see y'all next stream. I don't know how long this game is. Maybe I'll check how many chapters they are, but I don't know. But yeah, I'll see y'all next stream. Make sure to check my Twitter and Instagram for pictures. And also, because now Factober is over, if y'all are interested in our Pokemon stuff, like our Pokemon drawing streams, I will be making a video soon about like a trailer video, so look forward to that as well. I'll post it on YouTube and Instagram, but I'll let you know when that's ready. But for now, goodbye, and up here, so I'm losing my voice. Whoa, happy day.